Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Millions of families suffer every year. My God!
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I think that this might be the worst week of my life. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna start at the beginning, okay? A lot of you guys may not know, but on Thursday, if you guys were in the stream, you guys saw us shooting the tanks and everything. First thing first, I want to give you guys a huge shout out, bro. I think we had like 22K on Rumble. Live concurrent. Shout out to you boys, man. Bro, that stream was a W fucking stream, man. I appreciate you guys for showing love. I had so much fun that stream. So yeah, Thursday we were out shooting tanks, right? We were shooting flamethrowers, we were sniping. We leave from Drive Tank. Shout out to Drive Tank. It was amazing. We go over to Uvalde and we're eating. We're at this Mexican restaurant. And when we're leaving, the area that we're leaving from, there's no signal, right? So I'm like, damn, I don't have no signal. But I'm like, okay, it's all good though. You know, there's no signal around here. Then we get into Uvalde and I'm like, damn, I still don't have no signal. And I asked my my filmer Vito, I was like, yo, you got any signal? He's like, yeah, I got signal. And I was like, damn, maybe it's just my phone. So we're in the town, we're in the restaurant now, and I still don't have no signal. I'm like, fuck, man. So I hop on the Wi-Fi at the restaurant. And then out of nowhere, my manager, he texts his Vito, and he's like, yo, your Twitter's hacked. He's telling me that my Twitter's hacked. I'm like, what the fuck? So I look on Vito's phone, the hackers that got into my Twitter, and they're tweeting out the shit-ass fucking crypto coin. It's about me. It's an NFT. It was me getting arrested and stuff like that. They're like, I'm proud to announce my new NFT, da-da-da-da-da. So they post that. I'm like, oh, fuck, my Twitter's hacked. I'm like, damn. So then I'm going, and then I get the worst text ever. My manager texts me and says, I think they hacked your phone, because they texted, when he texted me, they were like, yo, who's this new phone? And he was like, it's Jake. And they said, Jake Paul. And so the hackers swapped my SIM card, right? And I'm going to tell you guys how they did this. So they swapped my SIM card. I'm like, fuck. So I'm over here trying to call my cellular provider. Bro, their customer service is dog shit, like horrible. So I'm not getting through to nobody. So I'm like, yo, where's the closest place that I could go to? There was one that was 10 minutes away. So I'm about to head out there, right? Bro, there's 50 of you guys outside of the Mexican restaurant. I'm like, oh my gosh, it was the worst time. I promise you guys, if any of you guys that were there, like that was, you know, there watching or there like trying to take a picture with me, I promise you guys, I would have loved to take a picture with you, but it was just such a dire situation. So I tried to like just get some quick photos in with everybody, but bro, like I was just like, my mood was just horrible. So I'm sorry if I was like a little rude. I wasn't rude. I was trying to be as polite as possible, but sorry that I was in such a rush and everything. It was just because, you know, fucking I don't want these niggas to get all my information. So that's why all that happened. So we hop in the car, we drive to the cell, we drive to my provider, right? And we get in there, right? So I'm like, yo, what's going on? And then Brody, he looks at the log and he's like, did you change your SIM card earlier today? And I'm like, fuck no. And then he shows me. So I see the name of the employee that swapped my SIM card, right? And I'm like, fuck. So they put a pin on it and we switch it back and we think we're good. And I'm like, okay, I think we're good. Then they keep on tweeting. They're like talking about this NFT stuff like that. And then I see that they signed into my Snapchat, and I'm like, a live chat. I was like, whew. Then my Snapchat, so I changed my Snapchat password. We changed the Snapchat password, so we're good there. They still have my Twitter. I'm like, fuck, okay, it is what it is. Call my manager. They're trying to get Elon Musk on it. Like, they were calling up. Like, we got Elon Musk himself to lock my account. Like, he knows of me. I'm not saying he knows me, but he knows of me. That's how dire the situation is. So they reach out to Elon to get them to lock my Twitter. But before they can get to him, these niggas got booty hurt and they leaked my social security number and they leaked a picture of my ID. I was like, oh my gosh, bro. So now my social security is out there and my driver's license. I'm like, fuck. So I'm trying to stay calm and stuff like that. And when I got to the cellular provider, they were about to close, right? So we're just in there and I'm in with the employees, and there was two of y'all boys that I met, and they're like, yo, JiDion, can I get a picture with you, man? I promise I won't tell anybody that you're here. So I take a picture with you guys. Bro, 30 minutes later, we have over 100 fucking people outside the AT&T banging on the windows while I'm trying to fix the situation. So I'm trapped inside this AT&T now, dealing with my social security getting leaked and my driver's license getting leaked. And I have 100 of you guys banging on the window like, yo, JiDion. So I'm just like, fuck. I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is. So we keep on talking. Then the next worst thing happens. They hacked into my second IG account. I have like 220,000 followers on there, right? They hack into that. Then on there, they post my driver's license on my Instagram. I'm like, no way. And then they posted a dick pic on my Instagram. Okay, now this is the thing. Okay, this is the only thing that I'm most tripping about, right? This is dick pic gate, okay? I will die on my grave that was not my dick. That was not my dick on everything. That was not me. That was not me, chat. I promise you guys. Bro, that nigga was darker than me. Like, bro, chat, that was not me. This nigga posts a random dick pic on my page. Then, on the dick pic, this is how calculated this dude is. He fucking put my social security as the fucking, the caption. So, he wanted that one to be the most viewed one. And I was like, fuck. So, now, my driver's license is on my IG. It's on my Twitter. And my social security is on both. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm going through all this, right? I'm trying to figure out what's happening. I'm calling my manager. We're making so many phone calls. I got my niggas hitting me up like, bro, man, you got hacked. I'm like, yeah, I know. We're trying to fix it. So fast forward, I end up being in that provider for like, I can't say the cellular provider yet. My lawyer said not to say who the cellular provider is yet. But we're in the cellular provider for like 3 hours, okay? I filed a complaint against the guy that SIM swapped me, and the hackers were bragging. They paid the dude to SIM swap me for an X amount of money, right? I can't even say that yet. So fast forward. They call the cops, right? Because like you guys are banging on the windows too much. So they call the cops. The cops get there, and they made a perimeter around the back. And I have the video, and I'm going to post it later, but the cop was like, dude, come out. So I had to run into the back of a cop car. So I ran to the back of the cop car. You guys were like, JiDion. They drove me all the way to the Uvalde Police Department. I get to the Uvalde Police Department. I'm talking to one of the officers. Shout out to Brody. He's a fellow raw dogger. I was talking to him, telling him my situation. So I made a police report in Uvalde. So now it's a 4-hour drive from my house. So we're all the way in Uvalde. We don't leave until 10, right? Or no, it was like 11 when we left. And we're not going to get back home until, I think it was said, like 3. It said we won't get it back home till 3. So now we're heading back home. I'm still dealing with all this. Then we get pulled over because Vito was speeding. We get pulled over. The cop comes up to the door, and he's like, you know you were going to 60 and a 40. And when Vito was like, oh, I'm sorry, officer, stuff like that. Then the officer just asked him to step out the car. So I'm like, fuck. And it's just like, it's dark at night. I have a warrant for my arrest. So like Vito just gets out the car, right? The officer was trying to be like nice and stuff about it, but it's just like, bro, like I would know my rights. You don't fucking just ask someone to step out the car for speeding, that's not it. So I think he was trying to find something on us. Then the officer figured out that it was a rental car, so he had to get my license. So I give him my license. He runs everything. Then he's like, hey, can you guys both step out the car for me? And I don't know why Vito consented, but the guy asked him if he could fucking search the car, and Vito was like, yeah. And so it was just the most annoying thing. So now we had to deal with this cop for an hour. They're searching our car. They called 3 more others. Bro, they had 3 squad cars there for speeding. It's like, come on. The dude searches the whole car. The only thing he's finding is a bunch of watermelons and mannequins and stuff like that. It was so stupid. Like, I wanted to call Audit the Audit on everything. I was about to hit up my boy Audit the Audit. So they're like trying to like, chit chat and stuff. I'm ignoring them. I just have my fucking manager and my lawyer like on the phone. So in case they do some bullshit, like, we could just get it handled. But so fast forward, they finally let us go. We leave. I don't get home until 4 a.m. I get home at 4 a.m. I just try to sleep to get some rest. Then I wake up in the morning. My manager flew out. the whole day we just went to the cellular providers, had to go to the Social Security's office. I can't even change my social. Like, literally, I have to wait for you guys to do more damage for me to fucking change my social. Isn't that crazy? Like, I have to wait till I get like a lot of damage, like equivalent to my income, in order to have the ability to change my social security number. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I have to wait for there to be a problem for me to change my social. So we got my credit and everything all frozen. We did all this and that. Then Saturday, we do even more stuff. And then this is where the fun start happens. So on Saturday, I was like, okay, I got to figure out this dude. So we have the dude's name that switched my SIM card at that provider. So it was an inside job. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't realize a lot of you guys were hackers, but I had so many of you guys that are hackers like actually helping me out. There's like, I didn't realize there's a lot of they're called white hackers, where they hack for good and they help people. But you guys are helping me out. Like I damn near know the nigga that hacked me. I know his squad, and I know for 1,000% fact who the dude is that took the picture, because we have his employee ID number and everything like that, right? So one of you guys figured out, I don't know, I just looked at the evidence. One of you guys figured out that he worked at this certain cellular provider, right? I have the cellular providers that help me at the other place call that place, right? So they call and they're asking about it. Brody hung up. I have an audio file. Right when they said his name, he hung up because he knew he got caught. So he knows. So we're dealing with that. Me, my lawyers and everything, we're dealing with that now. Yeah, so I don't know how much more I could tell you guys, but what I will say is if you are a influencer or you're an up-and-coming influencer or you want to do this stuff, you need to do your research on what providers add two-step verification for your SIM card. There's only one out of all the major providers, there's only one provider that adds two-step verification, and I switched over to them and I got all my stuff under there. Like, this was just such a pain in the ass. But I told myself, I was like, bro, I could sit up here bitch and moan and like be hella sad, or I could turn this into a W and just like, you know, keep on moving on. You know what I mean? Like, bro, there's people that are dealing with way more worse shit than me. You feel me? So literally what I'm going through really isn't shit in the grand scheme of things. You know what I mean? I'm alive. My family's good and everything. So that's all that matters. But, yeah, man, that cellular provider that did this to me and breached my trust and my information from the inside, definitely you will be hearing from my lawyers very, 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 very soon. Yo, that cellular provider that you guys are spamming, that's not, I don't know what that is. You know what I mean? That's not what I'm talking about. But what I will know is that, chat, this is so important that my lawyer, he has me making a main channel video. Like, yeah, like that's how important this is. And it's like, it's not even, it really is important because they're going after other creators. Like, these niggas are going after so many other creators. Like, I don't want to like put their names out there and stuff like that, but they have so many other people's information. It's just that it takes a couple days for them to SIM swap. If you guys see it happening soon, like, that's why, man, it's scary, bro. It's a really scary situation, and it's sad that niggas are just bored out here, you feel me? That's what happens with me getting hacked. Now, for you guys that don't know, I got arrested today. Yeah, I got arrested today. So, the day after the UFC 287, I got a call. I have the screen recorded on my phone, but I'm gonna make like a story time video on the main channel, but it's gonna be cool because I'm gonna have everything. So the story time video is gonna be from us meeting Trump and UFC 287 all the way to me getting arrested now. So it's gonna be like so much footage all together. I'm probably gonna title it like I had a pretty chill week or something like that. But bro, this has like been the craziest week of my life. So I'm leaving, right? Like, everybody's gone. They went out to Austin to go celebrate Vito's birthday. I had to stay here to deal with this bullshit, right? So I'm staying here to deal with this bullshit. And I'm like, you know what? I want to treat myself. I want some ramen. That's what I said to myself. I said, I want some ramen. So I hopped in the rental car and I'm driving up to the ramen place, right? But like this area that I'm driving on is such like an empty road that like you just speed. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm speeding on purpose, but it's just like you're gonna speed. You feel me? Because it don't be nobody in front of you. So I'm driving. Bro, fucking I see a cop. Like I'm going this way, the cop's coming this way. I'm like, shit. And then I'm like, I know this nigga's gonna stop. And then I see him stop. And I see him about to take a Yui, but there was cars behind me, so he had to wait. So I'm thinking in my head, okay, what can I do? Can I take like a left or right and like park and run away? Because I've done that before, where a cop would have gave me a ticket, but I fucking ran away and like I got somewhere else. But I was like, damn, I'm on too long of a road. I already have a warrant for my arrest. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Maybe the cop will be cool and he'll just like let me go. Because all I had was $100 warrant. So I pull over. The cop pulls me over. And the crazy thing about it, bro, is I literally have the video. Hold on, let me show you boys. Where y'all niggas at? Bro, look at this shit, bro. I literally went live immediately because I was like, yeah, chat, this. I said, this is it.
Bro, it's fine.
Okay, so listen. So here, I'm like, damn, I'm going to jail. Like, guess who's going to jail tonight? Like, I'm like, bro, it's inevitable.
He's not gonna do, okay,
where's Brody? Where that first
Officer Arena League City Police Department.
Okay, so I'm bro, I'm not even lucky. It's God. I'm blessed as fuck that this was League City Police, because if I was in Harris County jurisdiction, they would have took me all the way downtown, and I would have got booked where like the real criminals are at. I would have been fucked. So I'm talking to him and stuff like that. He leaves to go run my shit, and I'm like, yeah, he's gonna see I have a warrant for my arrest. So I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the inevitable, and this is where it happens.
I'm getting arrested.
All right, bud. Had any issues up in Harris County?
Yeah, I'm supposed to pay off my bond.
WPrint.
Me and my lawyer, we were just gonna do it after the weekend.
Okay, well, you have an active warrant with Harris
The cop was chill though. The cop was chill.
County,
I know.
and I was just going to give you a warning, but they want to place a hold, so you're going to have to come with me. Do you have someone that you want to call to come get the vehicle?
That's the thing. I don't have anybody here right now. Everybody's out of town.
Okay. Well, if you put your phone in your pocket, man, I'm going to have to put you in handcuffs.
Is it cool if I get a thumbnail?
A who?
A thumbnail?
Bro, chat, bro. This is how I'm thinking about it. Like, a lot of you guys are like, bro, you do too much, JiDion. Listen, I'm already going to get arrested, so I might as well get a thumbnail out of it. You know what I mean? Like, that's the least I could do is get a thumbnail and make some money off the situation. The fuck?
Before you put the handcuffs on?
Well, I'll let you do that once we get to the station, okay, bud?
Okay.
Like I said, I was just going to give you a warning that Harris County's
No, it's not your fault. It's all good.
place a hold.
I'm posing. I had to do the SS sniper with dick face, the dick sucking face. I had to do it.
I don't have a choice.
It's all good. Here, hold on.
All right, look.
I'm not gonna lie. It would have been he would have been a really W man's if he would have posed with me. But you know what? He had to do his job. It is what it is.
You have anything in your pockets?
My wallet and some cash.
All right.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Here, I'll do it. All right, chat. I'm going to jail. See you boys later. Here, I'm gonna just pin that.
I don't even smoke.
So yeah, so they took me in. Now this was the first time I've ever been arrested, and I actually got dressed up in all orange. So I had to take off my clothes. I had to put on these dirty ass orange pants and the orange shirt. And then they took me inside, got my fingerprints, and I took pictures, right? While I'm taking pictures, all the other officers leave. There's this one dude, he's just in there. He's like, bro, man, I love your videos. And he's like, can I get a quick picture? And I was like, sure. So this nigga, one of the officers takes a selfie while I'm up against the thing getting booked. So, bro, if you're watching this right now, send me that picture, bro. You said you were going to send it on Snapchat. You haven't sent it yet. I gave you my Snapchat and everything. Like, when are you going to send it, bro? Hold on, let me see if he sent the chat. Nah, he hasn't sent it yet. Shit. Because it takes a while. It takes so long to get the mugshot. But yeah, so shout out to Brody. He took my picture and everything. And they put me in a cell. And before they put me in, I got to pick if I wanted some books. So I picked out, what was it? I picked out, what's that? Game of Thrones, Clash of the Kings. So I was in my bunk bed. I was in my jumpsuit, and I'm reading Clash of the Kings. They're telling me I'm going to be in there from 8 to 16 hours. And I'm like, fuck. Because I wanted to stream today, right? I wanted to stream. I was going to go get my ramen. After I got my ramen, I was going to go to the store, buy a mic stand. Then I was going to stream for y'all boys. But now I'm like, damn, I can't even stream today. And then, I was supposed to hold this for a surprise. But tomorrow, we got a W stream with NLE Choppa. He's popping out to Houston. Me and NLE, we're going to do an IRL stream and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, I might not even be able to do that. So now I'm really pissed. But all praises to God. Got out in 2 hours. I was surprised as fuck. And then they just kicked me out. And my assistant, Lauren, she came and picked me up. And the first thing I did was I went to Jinya Ramen and I got me some ramen. Like, that was the whole mission for today, was just to get some ramen. And I would be damned if I didn't get any ramen. Like, I would be damned if I didn't get any ramen. You feel me, chat? So I got my ramen, and then now I'm on stream. So yeah, that is a little taste of my week, but it was even crazier. It's going to be a main channel video soon. I'm going to let you guys know about everything.
I don't even smoke weed, but I feel high when I'm next to you, babe. Used to be my girl, used to be my boo thing. Now I'm telling everybody you my boo